If we talking about social, political, and how he's put on for his community, LeBron James is the GOAT. But with that being said, I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT over LeBron James.
In a one-on-one match. One-on-one?
And so here are 5 categories I want everybody to always pay attention to. MVP, Finals MVP, scoring title, Defensive Player of the Year. And not only did your team win the championship, you won Finals MVP. And if you go by that criteria, there's a little more work to do. And he'll tell you that. That's why he wears number 23. That's why he throws powder in the air before basketball games. Because he emulates, like all of us should or did, the great Michael Air Jeffrey Jordan, who played basketball with his tongue hanging out.
Jalen Rose didn't hold anything back. He went straight in with a statement that grabbed everyone's attention. He said that when it comes to cultural influence, social responsibility, and standing as a true pillar for his community, LeBron James sits alone at the top. Rose highlighted how LeBron has done things no athlete even imagined. Building schools for forgotten children, using his voice when staying quiet would have been safer, and turning himself into a symbol of strength far beyond basketball. But then Rose shifted the conversation with one sharp turn. Because once the spotlight hits the court and the game itself becomes the focus, he said Michael Jordan rises above LeBron. That's when the entire debate ignited. This wasn't a random opinion. This was Jalen Rose, someone who witnessed both eras up close, saying that off the court LeBron may hold the crown, but on the hardwood, the throne still belongs to Michael Jordan. And for Rose, that isn't just a take. It's a truth etched in the history of the sport.
Did you just say into a microphone that LeBron James would beat Michael Jordan
in a one-on-one match?
One-on-one?
LeBron James is 6'9", 260. He moves like a guard. He moves like a guard. He defends like a guard.
And winner take out?
Yeah, winner takes ball.
Winner take out.
Winner takes ball.
Okay. No, that one. So
why would it never happen?
Because Michael Jordan was all defensive first team 9 times.
Okay.
LeBron James was 5 times.
Okay.
Michael Jordan led the league.
That's longevity.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
So Michael Jordan led the league in scoring 10 times.
Okay.
10. Mm-hmm. LeBron James led the league in scoring once.
Okay.
So I'm talking about a guy who's been the best offensive player and the best defensive player.
Question for you. Has Michael Jordan ever played against a guy like LeBron James? Ever in his career?
Has anybody played against somebody like LeBron James?
That's what I'm saying. But that's exactly what I'm saying, Jay.
But here's the thing. Did Michael Jordan have to learn how to be the alpha and the champion?
But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the process of learning.
No, but we're talking about mano on mano.
Yes.
That means that Michael Jordan had that championship instinct, that killer, that he didn't have to go learn it from Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade. He had it.
But it's not about how you learned it. It's about the fact that once you finally have it, you use that in your arsenal, right?
Right. You're saying that he didn't always have it.
He didn't always have it.
Correct.
That's okay, though. I'm not doing this.
I'm going to take the guy that always had it.
What were you
guy I saw make a jump shot. I saw the guy that win a championship in college that had it then. The guy that had it in the league his entire career.
Wait a second.
Hold on. One other thing. You talking about who Michael? I can't even talk. So Michael Jordan. let me tell you some of the people that people forget Michael Jordan played against. He was dominating the league when they had a Celtics dynasty, when they had a Lakers dynasty, when the bad boy Pistons were there.
Yep.
Who's the best opponent LeBron James has gone against?
These Warriors.
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
Before that.
Spurs? I mean, Tim Duncan.
Exactly. And how did that end up?
Wait a second, though.
Oh, I know.
LeBron is bigger. LeBron is more massive and stronger than Michael Jordan.
Quicker.
But Michael Jordan is the only player other than Akeem Olajuwon that I've been on the court and was like, he's the best player on the offensive side and the best player on the defensive side. Just because you see LeBron James going between the leg and behind the back and throwing left-hand passes against Terry Rozier, don't think he's going to be doing that against Michael Jordan.
You're saying you don't think LeBron is the best offensive player and the best defensive player on the court when he plays?
No. Defensive? No.
Jalen Rose didn't just applaud LeBron and move on. He laid out a blueprint for what true basketball greatness should be measured by. After acknowledging LeBron's unmatched influence off the court, he shifted to the hardwood and defined 5 pillars that separate legends from everyone else: MVP awards, Finals MVPs, scoring titles, Defensive Player of the Year honors, and winning championships as the unquestioned leader. These aren't trendy stats or temporary debates. They are timeless standards that form the backbone of a true all-time resume. And when you place Michael Jordan against that criteria, The numbers speak louder than any argument. 5 MVPs, 6 Finals MVPs, every championship earned with him as the driving force, 10 scoring titles across a decade of dominance, a Defensive Player of the Year award backed by 9 All-Defensive First-Team selections, and a flawless 6-0 record in the finals. No stumbles, no asterisks, just pure, unshakable supremacy. Now hold LeBron up to the same 5 pillars, and the contrast becomes impossible to ignore. 4 MVPs, 4 Finals MVPs, but 6 Finals losses that will always linger in the background, 1 scoring title, no Defensive Player of the Year awards, and 4 championships without ever achieving that flawless, untouchable run. Jalen wasn't nitpicking. He was laying out the foundation of his argument. Jordan didn't just meet the standard, he destroyed it. And the irony, Jalen implied, is that LeBron understands this better than anyone. Why else wear the number 23? Why throw chalk into the air every night? These aren't random choices, they are nods to the original blueprint. The 5 pillars don't bend to longevity or inflated statistics. They ask one question. When greatness was demanded, were you undeniably the best? For Jordan, the answer never wavered. For LeBron, it shifted. And that set the stage for Jalen's final spark, the ultimate basketball dream, a one-on-one duel between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. On paper, LeBron's physical profile makes him look unbeatable. 6 feet 9 inches, built like a tank, moving with the speed of a guard and the vision of a master playmaker. But when you take away teammates, coaching systems, and all the extra layers, Jalen Rose said the battle really comes down to one thing: mindset. Who breaks and who finishes. LeBron had to grow into that killer mentality, needing Miami, Dwayne Wade, and Pat Riley to help mold it. Jordan never needed that transformation. From his college game winner to his arrival in the NBA as an instant alpha, his instinct came factory installed. That's the dividing line. And that's why, in the purest form of the game, just 2 players, 1 ball, no help, Jalen didn't hesitate. He picked the man who never flinched, never needed to be taught how to dominate, and never let the moment outgrow him. Michael Jordan didn't learn how to close, he just did it. Strip everything else away, and LeBron may have the superior tools, but Jordan had the built-in instinct, the internal switch that told him the game belonged to him and him alone. That's why Jalen didn't pause for even a heartbeat. He chose the man who didn't have to grow into an alpha because he arrived as one. And that's the uncomfortable reality at the center of every Jordan versus LeBron hypothetical. Size fades, athleticism slows, but that ruthless instinct never expires. In a one-on-one battle for the crown, Jalen believes Jordan doesn't just hold his own, he ends the matchup. But he didn't stop there. He pushed the debate into its harshest territory, competition. Greatness isn't created in isolation, it's defined by the giants you climb over. And Jordan didn't rise in a soft era. He built his legacy against some of the most loaded teams in basketball history. The 80s Celtics stacked with Hall of Famers, the Showtime Lakers powered by Magic and Kareem, and the brutal bad boy Pistons who literally designed Jordan rules with one purpose: break him physically and mentally. Jordan absorbed the hits, survived the heartbreak, and then rewrote the story on his terms. Jordan buried the Pistons, survived the Celtics, and took down the Lakers. His greatness was forged in a furnace of legendary teams trying to break him. Then Jalen lined that up beside LeBron's path, where the toughest obstacle was the Golden State Warriors dynasty powered by Curry, Clay, Draymond, and later Kevin Durant, a weapon no other superstar had to face. LeBron also clashed with the Spurs machine under Greg Popovich, featuring Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, battles that were absolutely real. But here's the cold dividing line. Jordan never fell on the sport's biggest stage. 6 finals trips, 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs. He didn't just challenge dynasties, he ended them. Meanwhile, LeBron's journey is filled with almost. Almost beat the Spurs. Almost toppled the Warriors. But almost doesn't live in the realm of legends. It's the vocabulary of coming up short. And Jalen framed it with brutal clarity. Jordan's era overflowed with icons, yet he remained untouchable. LeBron's era had its monsters too, but they left him with scars. And that's what leads straight to Jalen's most explosive truth. Jalen Rose drew a sharp line between 2 kinds of greatness: the community GOAT and the court GOAT. He praised LeBron without hesitation, calling him unmatched off the floor, a man who built schools, fought for justice, uplifted communities, and became a voice for millions, earning a legacy that deserves permanent respect. But when the conversation shifts to pure basketball, Jalen said the standard changes, and that's where Michael Jordan stands alone. Through the 5 pillars, MVPs, Finals MVPs, scoring titles, Defensive Player of the Year, and leading teams to championships, Jordan doesn't just measure up, he dominates. In a one-on-one fantasy matchup, Jalen leaned on instinct over size, arguing that Jordan's killer mentality came naturally while LeBron had to grow into it. And when it came to competition, Jordan didn't just face dynasties, he destroyed them, leaving behind a trail of conquered giants. Jalen Rose delivered his final point with a weight that felt undeniable, reminding everyone that Michael Jordan, alongside perhaps only Hakeem Olajuwon, was one of the rare superstars who could dominate as the best player on both ends of the floor every single night, year after year, without ever letting the standard slip. That's where the separation becomes unmistakable. LeBron James can be admired for his brilliance, respected for his longevity, and revered for everything he has given to the game and the world beyond it. But Jordan existed in a different emotional realm. Jordan wasn't just respected, he was feared. He wasn't just great, he was inevitable. Defenders didn't hope to stop him, they hoped to survive him. Coaches didn't strategize to expose weaknesses, they strategized to delay the damage. That sense of inevitability, paired with his ruthless perfection, became the true currency of his greatness. And that is why, under the bright arena lights, when the pressure peaks and the ball finds the hands of the one man built for the moment, the crown has never slipped from Michael Jordan's head. No matter how many legends rise, how many stars rewrite the record books, or how many debates roar across generations, Jordan's grip on basketball royalty remains unshaken.